Clear skies, adventurers! In this video, we are going to take a look at a Court Mage Wizard build for the game Solasta, Crown of the Magister. Let's get right into it. For the ancestry, we are going to take high health, but this build can also be done with half health and the two different gnomes. High elves get +2 to dexterity, +1 to intelligence, and they can pick an additional cantrip. Additionally, dark vision, keen senses, and trance are all nice features to have. For the background, we are going to pick Sellsword to be able to wear medium armor. It will also give us proficiency in the skills Athletics and Intimidation. For the ability scores, we are going to use the point buy system. We are going to raise our strength to 11, our dexterity to 14, our constitution to 14 as well, our intelligence to 16, and our wisdom to 12. For the skill proficiencies, the only one that you should definitely take is Arcana. This skill is useful to identify what spells your enemies are casting, helping you decide if you should use counterspell. It will also allow you to craft potions. For the other skill proficiency, I recommend either History or Religion. At level 4, we are going to increase our intelligence by 2 points, bringing it to 18. For the level 8, we are going to increase our intelligence by another 2 points, bringing it to 20. At level 12, we are going to take the bonus feat Flawless Concentration. With this feat, if you sustain up to 10 points of damage, you don't need to roll a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration. Above that value, you have advantage when rolling the saving throw, which makes it a lot harder for enemies to break your concentration. For the level 16, we are going to take the bonus feat Armor Master to get +1 to our armor class. I will now go over some of the most useful wizard spells by spell levels. For the cantrips, I recommend Chill Touch, Firebolt, Light, Ray of Frost, and Shadow Dagger. For the level 1 spells, I recommend Burning Hands, Fog Cloud, Grease, Identify, Magic Missile, and Shield. For the level 2 spells, I recommend Flaming Sphere, Hold Person, Misty Step, and Scorching Ray. For the level 3 spells, I recommend Counterspell, Fireball, Fly, Haste, and Hypnotic Pattern. For the level 4 spells, I recommend Banishment, Black Tentacles, Greater Invisibility, Ice Storm, and Wall of Fire. For the level 5 spells, I recommend Conjure Elemental, Hold Monster, and Mind Twist. For the level 6 spells, I recommend Globe of Invulnerability and Sunbeam. For the level 7 spells, I recommend Gravity Slam and Prismatic Spray. I usually prefer to cast Gravity Slam, however, there is something interesting about Prismatic Spray that is not mentioned in the spell description. Enemies that get blinded by it will be banished for 1 minute at the end of their next turn if they fail a Wisdom saving throw. And for the level 8 spells, I recommend Feeble Mind and Maze. Spell Shield is a very good feature, however, it will only last for 1 hour, which means it will be removed when you take a short rest. For that reason, I recommend you keep it for harder fights and emergency situations. You can use your 2 spell shield charges to pre-buff 2 different characters. However, what I find usually works best is to pre-buff only 1 character and use the other charge during combat. At level 14, it takes only 1 charge to buff 2 characters. Court Mage Wizards have the protection fighting style, so depending on the situation, it can be a good idea to keep another character right next to them to take advantage of this. And lastly, a general tip for all wizards: before you level up, you should take a look at the scrolls that are available to you. For example, in the main campaign, there is a secondary quest named Goblin Culture that will reward you with some level 3 scrolls. Upon reaching level 5, when choosing your 2 spells, take into consideration that you can scribe these scrolls into your spellbook if you still have them. It can also be a good idea to visit shops to see what spells they have available before you level up. Just keep in mind that scribing scrolls into your spellbook will cost you gold and requires a successful Arcana check. That's it for this video. Stay in the light, friends.